Good evening, Mr. Bond. I have been expecting you.
Hello, people of the internet, and welcome to the Friday show.
It's going to get more elaborate every week.
Well, might as well. Somebody's got to. So,
this week we're joined by Megan because she's chumping around on the floor and there was no way we could stop her from chumping and it would just sound weird.
yeah.
So, here she is. Hello. Hello,
Okay.
people of the internet.
Anyway,
My name is Megan. I am a bunny rabbit.
the story so far. On Monday, you saw us climbing a hill and
it wasn't just
looking at
climbing
a
a
church and going to look at a castle and going to look at a Neolithic tomb and standing at a trig point and looking at a view, and it was all very nice.
It was.
And probably too much packed into one film. Let us know, what do you think? Was there too much in that one film? Did you go, oh, I'm just exhausted watching them do all this stuff? Or did you think, yay, lots of stuff in one film? Either way, that was Monday. We quite enjoyed doing that. It was
It was a long process because it was a day's film, 5 mile walk.
5 and a bit.
5 and a bit mile
5
walk.
and some.
So that's two
maybe
cameras
6.
worth of 2 cameras worth of footage and a lot of stuff to sift through. So it was 2 days of editing. And then the day after, I went out in the sunlight and I was like, what is this bright thing that they call daylight? I don't like it.
We've got a lot of other things done interspersed in doing that. So we've had a huge delivery of logs. So that should last us out for the rest of the cold spell and probably into the beginning of the next cold spell.
the end of the cold spell that seems to be stretched over spring and into summer. So yeah.
It does seem to be lasting, yeah.
Yeah, it's still
And Megan specifically likes having a fire. She'll sit in front of it and watch it for some bizarre reason.
But
Gets
the
very
delivery
excited.
of vlogs has meant that we've sorted out Shed 1.
Well, we
to
started
its
sorting out Shed
degree.
1.
We started sorting out Shed 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Shed 3 will eventually be turned into a proper workshop with a workbench that's coming out of Shed 1 and it will be put into Shed 3. Shed 2 will eventually be emptied of its rocks. And the oil tank that's in there currently is going to be removed and replaced, so that's going to happen at some point this year. Fortunately, that's not our problem.
No.
That's the beauty of renting.
Yes.
Gotta love a
That
good,
sounds like
good
a
rental
romance
property.
novel,
It does,
doesn't
doesn't
it?
it?
The beauty of renting.
Yes.
Mr. Darcy.
Yeah.
I do love that we rent.
Yes. Yes. We need not worry about the oil tank. Anyway, moving swiftly on from this utter madness, we've come down to essentially 2 films a week, one being this, the Friday show, and one being a video of us doing something. I don't know how you feel about that. We have had one comment that's asked us to make more mini videos.
We're thinking about the best way to film it to make it exciting. I feel that when you do a walk, you should start the film at the beginning of the walk and then end at the ending of the walk. But a lot of people seem to like the preamble, getting ready for the walk and then driving. And that's the only way I could think of doing, including more stuff for the walks in the mini. But I don't really want to do that because it just...
I think road trips.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, there will be road trips in the
would need
future.
more camera stuff though.
It will. The reason that we film the way that we film is because of the limitations that we have with our current camera gear. Until we're absolutely flush with the green stuff. It's not green anyway, is it? Over here, a 5 is green, but that's about it.
No, it's kind of browny.
Yeah.
Flesh with the brown.
Yeah, no. Another thing that we're going to be doing over the next few days is sorting out the Patreon page so that we've got a variety of odds and sods in there, new goals that we want to achieve. If you haven't had a look at our Patreon page yet, there's a link in the downstairs to that. Go and have a nose
And
and
as always,
see what we're up
thank
to.
you to our current patrons. We
Yes.
appreciate you
We really
to
do.
the moon and back.
Yes, and it's it's Patreon that is going to allow us to continue making these films. Even people with large numbers of subscribers are moving over to other revenue streams simply because of the fact that YouTube doesn't seem to be working particularly well for them anymore. We want this to be our way of sharing with you our lives, and we are trying to make it so that our lives are something that we're happy with. Happiness and contentedness is our goal. In fact, contentedness more than happiness. Happiness sort of, it implies that there's a kind of an up and down of the whole thing. There's got to be a happy and then there's got to necessarily be a sort of a decline
I
in
quite
that.
like that some people think, oh, I'm really bored with my life. And then they realise that actually in that spell they were contented instead of bored.
We are very lucky. We live in an incredibly beautiful part of the world. We have organised ourselves in such a way so that our job is something that we love doing. We want to be producing stuff that you like to see.
Thing that I quite like about what we do with the walks is the kind of the historical aspect. I quite like the idea of going to see a thing and teaching people about it. And I think the further
and learning about it ourselves.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it. Everything that we go and see, it's not like we just have this innate knowledge of
No.
the local
Although
landscape.
I'm pretty up on my Motte and Bailey castles now because
You are.
yeah.
Anyway, TTFN. We'll be seeing you soon. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and click the little bell to give it some ears.
See
See you next time.